Ever wondered how landlords choose their tenants? Tenant screening and selection play a pivotal role in property management. It's like a backstage pass to understanding your potential tenant's reliability, responsibility, and financial stability. Essential components of this process include the rental application, credit and background checks, income and employment verification, as well as rental references and history. These factors help landlords mitigate risks associated with renting out their property. Let's dive deeper into these components and understand how they contribute to the tenant selection process. The first step in tenant screening involves a rental application. This is a form filled out by the hopeful tenant that paints a comprehensive picture of their rental history, employment, income, and references. It's like a resume for renters, giving landlords a clear snapshot of who this person is and how they've conducted themselves in past rental situations. Next, we move on to the credit check. This is a deep dive into the tenant's financial history, looking at their credit score, any outstanding debts, and overall financial health. It's an important step in determining if a tenant is financially responsible and capable of meeting their rental obligations. Following the credit check, a background check is conducted. This involves looking into the tenant's criminal history, eviction records, and rental history. It's like a detective work, digging into their past to uncover any potential red flags that might indicate they're not a suitable tenant. Income verification comes next, which is a check to ensure the tenant has the financial means to afford the rent. This can be done through pay stubs, employment verification, or even tax returns. It's a crucial step in confirming that the tenant won't struggle to make rent each month. Rental references are another key component of tenant screening. This involves reaching out to previous landlords to gain insights into the tenant's past rental behavior. It's like asking for a character reference, giving you a sense of how punctual they were with payments, how well they maintained the property, and how closely they adhered to the lease terms. Employment verification is another step, confirming that the tenant has a stable job and a reliable source of income to meet their rental obligations. Finally, reviewing the tenant's rental history helps assess their behavior as a tenant, including any previous issues with landlords or property management. It's like reading a book of their rental life, showing you how they've handled themselves in past rental situations. Each of these components provides valuable insights into a potential tenant's suitability for a rental property. They combine to create a detailed profile of the potential tenant, helping landlords make the best possible decision when it comes to who they allow to rent their property. Now that we understand what tenant screening involves, let's talk about why it's so important. First off, tenant screening is a key tool for risk mitigation. By thoroughly examining a prospective tenant's credit history, rental history, and background, you can identify any potential red flags. This might include a history of late payments, evictions, or even criminal activity. By being proactive, you can avoid potential issues down the line. Secondly, tenant screening is essential for property protection. By selecting responsible tenants, you're more likely to ensure that your property is maintained properly. After all, a well-cared-for property is a valuable property. Thirdly, tenant screening helps ensure legal compliance. Fair housing laws require that you apply consistent, non-discriminatory criteria to all applicants. A robust screening process helps you stay on the right side of the law. Next, tenant screening contributes to financial stability. By verifying a tenant's income and employment, you can feel confident that they have the means to pay their rent on time, every month. This reduces the likelihood of rent payment issues and ensures a steady income source for you. Finally, tenant screening helps foster positive tenant-landlord relationships. By selecting tenants who respect and adhere to the property's rules and expectations, you're more likely to have a cooperative, respectful relationship. As you can see, tenant screening plays a crucial role in ensuring a successful and harmonious landlord-tenant relationship. To sum it up, tenant screening is a comprehensive process that helps landlords make informed decisions about potential tenants. It's a critical step in property management, encompassing a range of checks, from rental applications, credit and background checks, to income verification, rental references, and employment confirmation. Each component plays a pivotal role, ensuring potential tenants are reliable, responsible, and financially stable. This diligent procedure aids in mitigating risks, protecting the property, ensuring legal compliance, and fostering financial stability. It's not merely about ticking boxes, but about creating a harmonious relationship between the landlord and tenant. By conducting thorough tenant screenings, landlords can maintain a steady income source, minimize potential conflicts, and contribute to a positive rental experience for all parties involved. So remember, a thorough tenant screening process is the key to a stable and secure rental environment. It's not just about filling vacancies, it's about finding the right tenants.